Shit, no. I always get nervous. that there's going to be some sort of optical illusion because you're a little closer than I am.
Well,
so I don't want to look like a little bitch.
Well, that's why I always tend to scoot a couple inches closer, just to present as the alpha here.
Yeah, I don't want to be considered the beta, and you're the alpha.
Yeah,
you're a little closer than me. I look like a little.
Well,
I look like Peter Dinklage.
I've got a lot of
you look
lot
like
of my little
Andre the
tactics.
Giant. Yeah, so
Peter Dinklage nowhere to be seen at the Oscars. Now, was that because he wasn't there, or was it because we couldn't see him?
I don't think he was there. I think you normally see him on the red carpet. I always watch the red carpet special beforehand.
I guess if you're looking down at the carpet, yeah, you might find him somewhere.
Now, Joe.
Oh no. These
Joe.
are cheap jokes.
Shots, yeah.
He wouldn't appreciate those. He's not a fan. Not a fan of the bits.
No, and who can blame him? That's a crisp Sprite.
Yeah.
That is a crisp Sprite.
Oh, okay. This isn't bad either.
Yeah? Well, you have
Aranciata.
your Aranciata.
Whatever the fuck that means. It's Aranciata flavored. So.
No. But
Yeah, we'll cut all that about Peter Dinklage.
yeah.
He listens to the show.
He would listen. He would get offended. We would hate to offend Peter
Get
Dinklage.
offended. Yeah, it's not very nice.
It's not very nice for a star of Game of
Now,
Thrones.
you watched the Oscars live broadcast, televised broadcast.
I watched the Oscars live televised broadcast. Yes, on Hulu.
on Hulu.
And guess what, Joe? Hulu, they fucked up.
Did they? What'd they do?
Oh, they fucked up huge, Joe.
What'd they do? I don't know anything about
Well, they they're getting down to the big awards. They're preparing to announce Best Actress.
this. Oh, yeah.
Who will it be? Will it be Demi Moore, the old guard? Will it be the new young hot starlet Mikey Madison? By God, I'm on the edge of my seat.
I was on the edge of my seat last night. And rock hard, by the way.
Oh, yes, exactly. And as soon as they go, and now the nominees, that Hulu goes, it shuts off.
It shuts off.
It shuts off. It goes, broadcast over. There's a big sign that said, your broadcast is finished.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just my Hulu that fucked up.
Yeah.
But apparently it happened to anybody that was on Hulu watching
Nationwide.
Nationwide.
These streaming services can't do any of this. They tried to do
They can't.
They tried to do a football game that fucking
That
collapsed.
fucked up.
That
The
fucked
Mike
up.
Tyson Logan
The Mike
Paul-
Tyson thing. You couldn't even see it. It was
Yeah,
fucking
it was garbage.
64
dog
bits.
shit.
Yeah. It looks like
Fucking
a
dog
64
shit.
game.
Just fucking, yeah, these streamers, they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
These tech fucks on the other side are going, no.
No.
They're fucking firing everybody. They're
Yeah.
just fucking screaming and throwing shit off their desk.
They grab the fucking
The intern right next
the
to them.
intern. They go, it's Hollywood's biggest night.
Don't you understand? It's Hollywood's biggest night.
But yeah, so they fucked up. They shut it off. I guess they didn't account for Adrian Brody.
They didn't account for Brody.
Rambling for 30 minutes.
They probably said shut it off at 10:30. That's when it's over.
That's when it's over.
Of course, it went on another 45 minutes.
For another 45 minutes.
Because Adrian Brody's
Adrian
music
Brody.
comes on. He goes, don't you fucking music me.
Don't music me. I have a lot of nothing to say.
Also, he started his speech with, I very humbly want to humbly thank and share
Yeah.
this award humbly with everyone I've ever worked with and met humbly.
Yeah.
And then the music goes, and he goes, don't you music me. This isn't my first fucking rodeo. He goes, I've won multiple awards. Not my first rodeo was crazy.
Yeah.
I've been up here before, you cocksuckers.
Right. I know. Yeah.
And then he went on for another 36 minutes.
Yeah, it pissed me off because I like Adrian Brody too.
Not
I thought,
anymore.
Not anymore. No, not after that display. Ugly display.
Ugly display. And then after that, they had to fucking whoever won best fucking director, screenplay,
Best
or whatever,
director.
had to fucking ramble through to make up for time.
But his speech was great. The best director.
Oh, what did he was talking about the small
you
theaters?
See it in the. You go see it in the movie theater.
See it in the movie theater.
Don't watch it. This fucking bullshit streaming app that can't even broadcast the fucking
shuts
show they're
off.
playing.
Fucking shuts off every 5 minutes.
It was proved his fucking point.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. Now I feel like
So
they
go see it. So go support your local movie theater. I prefer the Regal.
the Regal Astoria. Now, I feel like they played off like the sound guys and shit like that faster than everybody else.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
Guy said 2 words. Also, one guy, the guy who won a Nora, the director or whatever,
Yeah.
he won 4 awards. But
Yes.
the first one he gets up there, he thanks the sex workers.
Yeah.
He thanks everyone he worked with, the stars, producers.
Yeah.
Didn't thank his wife. You want to thank for women who collect money on sex, but not his wife, who gives it to him for free.
He's married. Is he married?
I don't know. I figured so.
Well,
Maybe
you
his
never
partner.
know.
Yeah, maybe not.
Maybe not.
And then
Maybe
Adrian
he's a
Brody,
single man.
when he ran up there, he chucked a fucking gum at
Jack
his
threw his
wife.
gum at his wife. He said,
Threw his gum.
and you get, well, I think they're just dating, but you know who that is?
Who is that?
She's been married to Harvey Weinstein.
No, really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I'd throw gum in her face too. Fucking evil bitch.
But yeah, apparently, I'll say this. Apparently, she doesn't have a type.
That's good news.
Yeah.
Brady Brody stands out there.
Yeah.
Good egg, maybe.
Yeah,
The verdict's out. The verdict's out.
The verdict's out. He was irritating last night. But
Yeah.
overall, I thought that he was great in Brutalist, and I listened to him on Mark Maron's podcast. Not to plug another podcast.
Yeah, you'd hate to do that.
I'd hate to do that.
But
But it was interesting.
What the
I think.
frick podcast
Yeah.
with Mark Maron?
What the frick? Yeah. What the frickstables? What the
frickheads?
What the fricknicks? Yeah.
Yeah.
And anyway, so
Oh, okay.
I mean, he was interesting on there. He seemed like a nice guy.
Yeah. Seems like a smart guy, but you know,
maybe the pressure got to him.
the moment went to his head.
Yeah, the
and
moment went to
he
his
acted
head.
like nobody else mattered but him.
Right.
so.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well,
And
somebody's got to do it. It's the Oscars, so
Right. Yeah.
This year is his year. So, well, Trent, would you like to tell the folks watching or listening at home what the podcast is? Remind our returning visitors what it is they're listening to.
Well, I would love nothing more to do that, Joe. This is the Echo Chamber podcast with Joe and Trent, the only podcast where two comedians read the Wall Street Journal because one of us gets it for free from work. And would you like to give us a little rundown of the stories we'll be covering today?
Well, we're going to give you folks listening at home a little rundown of the stories we're going to be covering today on the Echo Chamber podcast. First up, this is from the Wall Street Journal. Adults who order from the kids menu. Big trend. It's a huge trend. Smaller portions, prices.
It's probably, the portions are probably the size that we should all be eating.
That's kind of what they're saying.
Yes.
Yeah, but it is humiliating.
And you get a toy.
You get a toy. They talk about that as well.
Which is pretty
They're
cool.
in it for the toys as well. And then you can resell them on eBay a lot of the
resell them on
time.
eBay for
You're pretty much losing money if you're not ordering
If
a
you're
kid's
not
meal.
getting the toy and reselling it on eBay, you're kind of throwing money in the
If
trash.
you don't order a Happy Meal on
Yeah.
your lunch break, then you're kind of losing money.
Well, speaking of money, Joe, there's a $25 gift card that's rocking the Hamptons.
A $25 gift
Yes,
card.
it's a mystery.
Rocking the Hamptons?
It's it's sort of a mystery.
Well, you'd think that wouldn't matter to folks like them.
Well, you would think, but you'd be wrong.
Well, now maybe class doesn't matter when it comes to gift cards, but I'll tell you where class still matters, Trent, in the streets of India.
Yes, well, it's sort of a caste system.
So a bit of a caste system. We're going to get into the caste system. See, on India's streets, elites yield to no one. Special
yes.
treatment while driving their cars through the hot, busy streets of Dubai.
Oh, wow.
We're all about that as well.
And, well, in tech news,
Oh, boy.
Apple, they're fixing a glitch that sometimes it replaces the word racist with Trump.
Oh, okay. Well, that's an easy glitch to make. I can't imagine how that glitch came to be. I bet that every sentence would just read the same. It just still makes perfect sense. Well, in my final story for the podcast from the Personal Journal, one of our favorite sections of the Wall Street Journal, teens become law-abiding. You may wonder what that means.
Yeah,
we'll get into it.
No idea.
Well, the word lore is a big thing with the kids. And some of them are airing out their parents' personal trauma for the sake of hashtag dad lore.
Oh, good.
I was drunk driving and I killed a guy. Oh, this is going to go great on my TikTok. That's dad lore.
This is going to get a lot of likes.
Yeah, so we'll hear about that
Dad
as well.
on his worst day.
telling
telling a story of my dad on his worst day.
The one time he tries to be vulnerable in his life.
Yeah.
So.
Never tell me anything again. Well, Joe, in our final story, this is an innocent download. It's upended a worker's life.
I can't imagine something like that happening.
He's totally fucked himself.
It's completely fucked.
He's completely fucked.
Innocent download guess again. Did he get
There's
fished?
no such thing as an innocent download.
Not in today's not this day and age. Now, was he fished? Perhaps we'll find out.
He may have been fished, yes.
Okay, well.
And I'm not talking about Trey Anastasio.
Well, I'll tell you who's not getting fished by regular menu items.
Uh-oh.
Adults swearing by the kids menu.
Oh.
It's from the Wall Street Journal. Smaller portions, prices are a draw.
prizes are a bonus.
Whoa.
Ashley Garrett thinks restaurant portions are too big and expensive.
Yeah.
And she
Well,
hates leftovers.
I'm with her there. Well, I like leftovers.
I
I can't
like
sign off on
leftovers.
that, but the first two sentences, yes.
I like leftovers if I eat them the next day, but after that, they become a source of anxiety.
Sure.
Her solution isn't to eat out less, Trent. It's to order from the kids' menu. Quote, give me chicken tenders or the basic pasta dish, and I'm happy, said the 33-year-old idiot. 33-year-old who orders kids' meals about 5 times a week. Now, five
times a week is insane.
You don't need to eat out anywhere 5 times. I mean, like fast food 5 times.
God.
So that's what I don't understand about these people. Well, Garrett has reviewed nearly 200 kids' meals on TikTok.
Yeah, fuck. She's got a content creator.
Yeah, she calls herself the kids' meal connoisseur in
I
videos.
should call her a dumb bitch.
Well, she analyzes portions, and would a dumb bitch do this? She analyzes portions and highlights unique side dishes such as chili or broccoli cheddar casserole.
Yeah.
Mostly, though, she revels in the simplicity of 12 and under staples. Escalating food prices and healthy eating habits have more grown-ups calling dibs on meals that are traditionally the exclusive realm of the preteen set. Some diners have undergone bariatric surgery and can't eat larger portions.
Yeah.
Others want to lose weight and save money or just feel like a kid again. The number of orders for kids' meals placed by adults rose 28% last year.
Wow.
Compared with 2019, while overall restaurant traffic declined over the same period. So people eating at restaurants going down, ordering from the kids' menu
Going up.
going up by over 25%.
Wow.
Now,
Well, it's also, I mean, it makes sense because everybody acts like a child now.
I think everyone acts like a child, but it's also crazy that we're like, this is a solution, not changing any of the systemic economic problems in our country.
Right.
We just need to order kids' meals.
just order off the kids' meals.
This is what we've been reduced to. Ordering a fucking Happy Meal for dinner.
Yeah.
You know what? I just found an awesome new hack.
Life hack to save money.
Yeah, no, you're not getting fucking bent
Order
over by the
4
man.
chicken McNuggets. And try to make that last.
Yeah, that's what we've been reduced to. Everyone ordering kids' meals.
Yeah.
Well, on the review site Yelp, user searches for kids' meals were higher in December 24 than any month since at least 2019.
God, I can't imagine anything sadder than going to Yelp and what is the review on the new Mighty Kids meal? You remember Mighty Kids?
Yeah, I'm the Mighty Kids.
It's gone the way of disco, but Mighty Kids used to be. It was a little bigger. It was a little bigger.
Yeah.
Than the
Was that
Happy
from
Meal.
McDonald's?
McDonald's. It was a little bigger than the Happy Meal.
Well, the Mighty Kids, I don't know if you know this, they grew up and they got addicted to opiates. So they're no longer
Right, yes,
they're no
yeah.
longer eating anything. Yeah. Meth and heroin for me. Well, Dan Rowe, a Scottsdale, Arizona-based restaurant inventor who is bullshit
What?
job. Who
A
is
restaurant
sorry,
inventor?
I read that wrong.
Oh.
Investor. He's an investor. That was on me.
I've invented a new restaurant.
I was gonna say that is a bullshit job.
Yeah, that is.
He has backed taco and burger chains, and has said that servers shouldn't bother enforcing limits for chicken strips and fruit cups. How do you card for that? He said. So
I mean, I would assume it's like carding for alcohol and everything else.
yeah. Well, he says, "Fuck it, let the adults eat.
Yeah,
let them eat cake." You know.
Yeah, sure.
Still, adults flocking to the kids' menu can be a bad sign, Rowe added, suggesting regular entrees are too expensive. Quote, I'm mercenary about this topic. If people are ordering off your kids' menu, you have other issues. I think he's got a good point. Some
Yeah.
fast food chains actively steer nostalgic adults to kids' meals. Wendy's offers a combo meal around Halloween that was targeted to kidults. So I'll let that sink in. and included, won't you just love the date a kidult? Yeah, my boyfriend, he's a bit of a kidult.
Yeah.
Included a collectible toy. McDonald's in recent years has sold so-called adult Happy Meals with collectible cups or Hamburglar, Birdie, and Cactus Buddy toys.
Yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of like a cup. I'd like to have a glass cup with a grimace on it. That'd be kind of cool.
What are we even talking about anymore? I like the all grown up kids meal, please. Things have really not panned out the way I thought they would the last couple decades. I can't afford to go to Disneyland anymore, so I guess I'll settle on fucking a Happy Meal for adults.
shove a binky in my mouth and shove a fucking French fry and a binky in my mouth. So I'm a adult. Sue me.
Yeah. Ronald's not the only clown here.
Well, the meals can cost upwards of $10, and the toys resell on eBay for top dollar. One downside to the kids' menu is a lack of variety. Chicken strips, burgers, grilled cheese, sandwiches tend to dominate, according to industry research.
Yeah, but
you
what-
don't need to be an industry research tech firm to understand that chicken strips are the only thing on a
Yeah,
kid's
well, with that research, like 10 seconds. Yeah, that's what they sell. Also, I mean, there's not any variety from the adult meals at
not in a
McDonald's.
fast
It's all
food
the
place.
same shit.
Yeah, it's the same bullshit, repackaged. So it's got more cheese.
Right.
Well, it's beginning to shift, though. So foodies demand more variety for their children, and restaurants and once exotic options like buffalo sauce and honey barbecue are being added to menus. For many fans, it's
Exotic
convenience.
buffalo sauce.
Exotic buffalo sauce and honey barbecue.
Honey barbecue.
For many fans, it's the convenience of the pint-sized portions and prices that keep them reordering.
Yeah.
So
Oh, good for them.
good for the adults.
Good for the
If there's any adults in your life, try to have a fucking intervention. Do whatever you can.
Yeah, good God. You fucking slap him in the face. Say, get a hold of yourself.
Get a fucking hold of yourself. Where are we fucking Happy Meals? What have we been reduced to, Trent?
Well, that's the world we live in now. Bend over and eat shit. This is from the Wall Street Journal, Joe. Headline: The missing $25 gift card that's rocking the Hamptons.
Yeah, I'm very curious to know.
Mystery has prompted a disciplinary trial and derailed a school principal's career.
Jesus Christ. Over a $25 gift card?
Yeah. On this, the town folk of Amagansett agree. On Friday.
Sorry, they're in the Hamptons. They don't even need $25. Parents can just, they shit $25.
Well, I mean, yeah, I agree.
Sorry,
Joe.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm not the one that did this.
I don't want to kill the messenger.
On Friday, December 15th, 2023, at 8:37 a.m., Principal Maria Dorr emerged from the mailroom at the local elementary school with a red envelope in hand. Whether it was rightfully hers is a question that has convulsed the small town on the eastern edge of New York's Long Island ever since.
These people did not have enough going on in their life.
By some measures, the stakes could not be lower.
That's the truth.
A red envelope that went missing or was stolen from the school mailroom on that day was said to contain a $25 Amazon gift card.
Jesus, who the fuck took it?
A Christmas season expression of gratitude from a parent to one of the school's occupational therapists.
Okay, so the principal got in between.
She got her grubby little mitts on it.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah. Well. Yet, the missing card has prompted a police report, accusations of foul play and bullying, and a disciplinary trial that has generated some 1,400 pages in testimony from more than a dozen witnesses. Passages read like an Agatha Christie mystery, except there is no antique revolver or pearl-handled dagger. It's
crazy.
just a black gift card with a smile on it.
Yeah, a smile that the closer we look at it, it
Shitting.
starts to look like a frown.
Yeah, shit-eating grin.
Shit-eating grin.
Jeff
Now,
Bezos' shit-eating grin.
he's upended an entire community.
He's
So why pour all this money into this litigation? It's a principal. They're suing on principle.
They're suing on principle the principal.
They're suing the principal on principle. Wow. So she's a
It's like
fucking-
a song for the
she's a
music
greedy
man.
bitch and took the gift card.
She's a greedy bitch. she might sue us if she hears us say that. Meanwhile, based on his published rates, the fees of the arbitrator seeing the hearing have already exceeded $24,800, or nearly 1,000 times the value of the missing card.
See, this is what people do in the Hamptons. They have nothing but time and money.
Yeah.
They have no real problems.
Right.
It's worth it for them to throw $25,000 at $25 that they were supposed to get.
Yeah, well, actually, adding to the absurdity, the intended recipient of the card asked the police not to pursue the matter.
So the police took it upon themselves.
I guess so. I don't know. Hank Muchnick, a former school board member, was reminded of the town's sometimes nickname, Drama-gansett.
Yeah, sounds about right. Wait, what's the name of the town?
Amagansett.
Amagansett.
It's kind of a stretch. I mean, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Yet the saga with Dorr, he noted, is hardly a trivial matter. The more details that come to light, he said, the more it seems there is something nefarious happening at the school.
Okay, let's get into it.
Amagansett is a postcard hamlet in the larger town of East Hampton, and a last glorious stretch of beach before Long Island peters out at Montauk. Celebrities include Matthew Broderick and Sarah Jessica Parker, which makes sense because they live there. They're married.
They're not included into the drama.
No, but it makes sense that it would include both Matthew Broderick and Sarah Jessica Parker.
Because they live in the same house.
Because they live in the same house and they're married.
Got it.
So, but it's also, there it is. It is also home to realtors, contractors, and gas station owners, some who have been there for generations. One resident described a divide between the 917s, those with a Manhattan mobile area code, and the local 631. So there's a divide between the people that have been there forever and the people that some are there.
The 631 say go back to your grubby, filthy city.
Yeah.
Where people steal gift cards.
Right.
Here, we'll take your ass to court for it.
Well, the gift card caper began during the pre-holiday rush. A parent presented Cassie Butts, the school's long-serving receptionist, and what a name, that's a fitting name for a receptionist, with 2 cards, one for Butts and one for the therapist, Chrissy McElroy. Butts testified that she slipped McElroy's card into her mailbox that morning. Hours later, when McElroy went to retrieve it, there was nothing there.
My God.
Last January, Dora was placed on administrative leave.
Wait. The person who was supposed to get the card?
No, the person that allegedly took the card.
Oh, the principal. She was put on
administrative leave.
Jesus Christ.
The ensuing disciplinary hearing, known as a 3020A under New York state law, was designed to handle cases involving tenured teachers. Typically, such proceedings are private, but Dorr demanded a public hearing, and so the details of the gift card saga have become known to the wider world.
Oh, my God.
As presented by Stephen Goodstadt, a lawyer representing the school district, the case seems straightforward. Timestamp footage from a camera posted outside the mailroom showed Butts entering with a red envelope at 8:24 a.m. and then leaving empty-handed 7 seconds later. Dorr then popped in at 8:37 and left with a pile of papers, including a red envelope.
Okay, so she accidentally take the card?
Well, we'll see. Later that day, Butts encountered Dorr and told her about the missing card. Butts testified that the principal told her to keep quiet.
Shut up! Shut up! I just need to think! Keep quiet!
Keep quiet!
Keep quiet, it's
Damn
crazy.
it.
What are you, the fucking medieval king? Keep quiet! Good Lord.
Keep quiet. I just keep quiet. I need this $25 Amazon gift card.
Nobody speaks, nobody gets choked.
She said,
fucking run the jewels over here.
yeah, keep quiet lest attorneys and police become involved.
Really?
That's what she said.
Immediately?
Yeah.
So she took a $25 gift card.
She took it for-
said, "Hey, I think you may have
for the
accidentally
school
grabbed
therapist,
that.
yeah.
I think you may have accidentally grabbed the gift card from Tracy."
Right.
She goes, "Keep quiet.
Keep quiet. Not another fucking word.
The police will get involved."
The police will get involved. And he'll be in,
Jesus Christ.
You'll be in for a world of hurt.
You don't have the support. You don't have the backing. You don't have the funds.
Who are they going to believe?
You've got no leg to
Who are
stand
you going to
on.
believe? The principal or the fucking lowly
Or
receptionist?
little Miss Butts.
All you do is answer the damn phone. I run the school.
Butts.
I run the whole school.
Yeah.
It is obvious that Maria Dorr, this is a quote, it is obvious that Maria Dorr was hoping this would die down because she knew that her sticky fingers would have been caught, said Goodstadt, the lawyer. Monday did come, but the mystery of the missing envelope only grew. By Tuesday morning, Richard Lochner, Amaganson's interim superintendent, was pulling video feeds and interviewing teachers. I did the investigation, he testified. There's no other explanation as to where that gift card went.
Then what?
Then she took it.
Then the principal did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Or-
she told the lady to keep quiet.
Keep quiet. Or was there. That's the next sentence.
Oh!
So it's not done
A
yet.
twist!
We're not done yet, Joe.
A goddamn twist.
Yeah, it's, in her own telling, Dora found a red envelope in her mailbox that morning and opened it the next day to find a $50 gift card for a local Shell gas station. A family had given her a similar card a few months earlier, and she assumed it was from them, Dora said. By the way, I don't think my parents ever got any teacher a gift.
No, fucking kidding me?
I wouldn't even get my teacher.
My dad didn't even pick me up from school. I had to fucking hoof it back home.
Yeah, so I can't imagine even giving somebody an Amazon gift card or a Shell guest. I couldn't even give my favorite teacher a shiny red apple.
No. My dad didn't know a fucking single name of a single teacher that worked at my school.
No. When Butts told her a card was missing, she asked her to refrain from raising the alarm, she explained, because she assumed the card would soon turn up.
Oh.
It's a school. Things go missing all the time, Tord testified.
She's gaslighting her.
Yeah, she's a gaslighter. She's a filthy, dirty gaslighter and a thief. She discovered Butts was spreading rumors and confronted her, she said, by producing the shell card. She later found the accompanying red envelope in a recycling bin at home and presented it to Lochner, but Lochner dismissed it since the envelope wasn't signed. Soon, he was pressuring her to resign.
Oh, my God.
That she would risk a 25-year career over a $25 gift card is hard for some to comprehend.
$1 a year.
That's true. Dorr, who had worked at other schools on Long Island, was appointed acting principal in 2015 and against its third in as many years. She received many exemplary reviews.
Okay, so she's well liked.
She's well liked.
Maybe it was a witch hunt.
It could be a witch hunt.
Goddamn witch hunt.
Yeah. Like others, and I thought that was a thing of the past. A witch hunt.
Witch hunt? Wow.
Yeah. Like others in the Dorr camp, Karpinski, this other guy, was skeptical of Butts, who retired last February. In 2019, Butts was counseled for making exaggerated claims against then superintendent after an outside law firm was called in to investigate. So this is the receptionist. She just kind of a gossipy bitch too.
Oh yeah, she's a receptionist.
She's a receptionist.
All she has is gossip.
Yeah, that's all she's got. She's talking to everyone on the phone because she goes, "Can you believe?"
I heard that she took it home.
Right. Quote, Cassie has a tendency to embellish things or not tell the truth on many occasions, the school district official testified in the gift card trial.
She turns molehills into mountains every day.
Arthur Schuerman, Dorr's lawyer, called Butts a known liar and speculated that the missing gift card was a setup to torpedo Dorr's candidacy for superintendent.
Oh! Now I'm starting to go Team Dorr.
Yeah. Well, that job went in May to Mike Rogers, a gym teacher and volunteer firefighter who has spent 25 years at Amagated School and is widely known around town as Coach. Rogers was also co-president of the local teachers union. Lochner admitted on cross-examination that before he had even accessed the surveillance footage, Rogers slipped him a piece of paper with the relevant times.
What?
8:24 and 8:37. So this guy who soon became superintendent,
right?
He slipped a piece of paper to do the guy doing the investigation that said, "Hey, check these out."
I think he's part of the setup.
He's part of the setup. Yeah. As superintendent, Rogers has free use of a house adjacent to the school, a valuable perk given the cost of housing.
Oh my God!
Amagansett.
Oh my God!
So it's a setup, Joe.
It's a setup. He's getting a free house.
He's getting a free house.
He's a fucking volunteer firefighter.
He's getting a free house, and all this bitch got was a $25 gift card.
Yeah, the end of her career. Probably going to jail.
She's gonna be locked up.
She's gonna get fucking bent over the fucking guardrail.
Rogers' candidacy has been divisive. When he applied for the job in March, one student, Kate Ciulo, a former student and now Amagansett school parent, started a petition on his behalf touting his dedication, integrity, and unwavering commitment to our children's education.
Yeah, he's probably banging her.
Yeah, but in a confidential survey of residents and teachers, some noted a toxic atmosphere at the school.
Oh my God.
And urged a candidate from outside Long Island.
Oh my Christ.
One self-described concerned teacher complained about a bullying cabal who used the school as their own personal Game of Thrones.
They should make a show about this.
A teacher wrote they would rather resign than work under his leadership.
Oh, my God.
The arbitrator indicated a decision was likely by mid-February, yet Valentine's Day came and went without a report, leaving Amaganssettians on edge.
Amaganssettians?
Yeah. Amaganssettians.
Amaganssettians.
Yeah. Argentinians. On edge. Quote, a lot does ride on this bullshit $25 gift card, one parent said. It's definitely going to throw a huge wrench in shit, no matter which way it goes. Which is kind of the most Long Island quote you get.
I know. Wow, what a beautiful story. Yeah. I can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah,
hopefully they
wild.
do a follow-up in the journal.
I would like to get a follow-up.
I would love to know how that gets resolved. I can't imagine there being toxic local politics in Long Island.
Yeah, school politics.
That's crazy.
Treating like their own personal Game of Thrones.
Only in Long Island. Well, now we'll take a trip about 4,500 miles to the east, to the distant, mysterious land of India. Well, it's from the Wall Street Journal. On India's streets, elites yield to no one. Lawyers, journalists slap stickers on their car for special treatment. Dateline New Delhi. When Amrita Mishra passed the bar exam,
Good job.
she rushed out. Yeah, that feels pretty good. She rushed out to pick up one of the biggest perks of being a lawyer in India, an advocate sticker to slap on the window of her car.
Advocate.
The decal, which includes a symbol of a white collar that lawyers wear in the country's top courts, comes with a superpower, said Mishra. It keeps traffic police off her back and scares male drivers who think women should concede the right-of-way on the road.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's a backwards place. Quote, they look startled and they back off, she said. Driving in New Delhi can be chaotic, but adding to the madness is an unusual caste system that gives unofficial preference to some less than essential workers. Lawyers, government officials, journalists, and even retired military officers are among a set of professionals who adorn their private vehicles with decals to publicize their occupations and the special status that it confers. Not surprisingly, the practice is controversial. There are generally no laws that give preference to drivers with certain professions, outside of a few exceptions such as doctors, and some states have banned the use of stickers in private vehicles. But enforcement has been spotty. The popularity of stickers and the deference they can inspire is partly a reflection of India's long-standing caste system, in which some people
system.
Oh, the infamous caste system, in which we don't have anything like that here, in which some people command respect.
Yeah, we just don't name it. We don't have a name.
Yeah, we don't have a name for it. Well, the caste system in which some people command respect and others are scorned based on social status determined at birth. Yeah. The educated class, especially in professions like law and media, want to flaunt their status in the hierarchy, he said. Same with the wealthy and connected. Quote,
Yeah, it's like these assholes here that put the fucking my child's an honor roll student. Yeah, who gives a fuck?
yeah, baby on board.
Baby on board.
That doesn't stop anybody from doing anything.
No,
there.
it's-
I guess it works over there. They go, I don't want a doctor or a
Yeah,
lawyer.
they see a white collar. They go, stand back,
shit.
let her
Veer
go.
off the side of the road.
Yeah.
They go, she's a woman, but she's a lawyer.
Yeah,
To yield or not to yield?
the age-old question.
I would never yield for a woman, but a lawyer. Oh. Yeah, I can't imagine doing that kind of like mental math in my head
No.
while on the road.
Yeah,
I can't process when it's on anybody's car.
no.
Driving, especially none of them even obey traffic laws over there. It's like
Right,
crazy.
yeah, it's a madhouse.
You got a fucking goat walking down the street and fucking cars going every which direction. Stoplights don't work because there's fucking chaos.
Yeah.
Well, one guy, Sandeep Tashir, blazes through traffic barricades and closed streets. He parks wherever he fancies. When the 36-year-old runs late for school drop-off, he muscles aside other cars on the clogged highways of India's capital city.
Asshole.
His ticket to freedom? Stickers emblazoned with police, plastered all over the front and back windshields.
He's a fucking dirty pig.
He's a pig. He's not even a policeman. Tashir works in financial services.
Oh, he's a liar, too. He's a fucking pig liar.
He's a liar. He's a lot like fucking Door over there. Yeah. He borrows his police inspector's father's car whenever he wants to cut through traffic.
Oh, my God.
Now, if you're doing this, why would you give the Wall Street Journal your first and last name?
Well, I guess, maybe they don't read the Wall Street Journal, probably not as popular as it is in India as it is over here.
I guess. Well, some government officials say they need to jazz up their cars with impressive-looking regalia to get proper respect on the road. VP Singh, the assistant director of health services for the northern Indian state of Uttarakhand, knitted out of his... I'm sorry, I'm fucking this up. Kitted. I don't know what these words mean. What is kitted? Kitted.
I don't know.
Kitted out of his government-issue car, a plain white sedan with a bright red license
Kitted.
plate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like a kit, like a
Kitten?
no. Like a kit, like a Need for Speed. The beautiful video game Need for Speed.
No, I never played Need for Speed. That's why I don't know this word.
Well, they have like the stock, like a stock radio or whatever, or like a stock engine.
Okay.
But you could buy a better one.
A kit.
Yes, a kit.
You can get it rigged up.
Yes, you get it rigged up.
Yeah, okay. Well, he's got a government fucking kit on his car. Everyone in his department has modified their cars to boost the air of authority. Without these obvious signs, he'd miss out on the benefits that come with government posting, including zero fees on toll roads. It makes a good impression, and you get many perks, he said. That hunger for respect on the roads has been turbocharged by the newly wealthy who yearn for symbols to flaunt their riches and boost their status. Many have learned that they can climb the pecking order of Delhi traffic by buying bigger, fancier, more expensive vehicles. Om Prakash, a 70-year-old owner of a car accessory shop, said people used to settle for buying stickers printed with Government of India or a job like copper lawyer. But the nouveau riche, he said, have taken to decorating their cars with police sirens and flashing
Jesus
lights.
Christ.
So people
they're
are
basically
fully
impersonating police.
impersonating police and blowing through lights and shit. 4 years ago, there was no demand for such accessories, which are illegal for private cars. Now, at least 20 customers a day ask for the upgrades.
That's insane.
Well, Sachin Goyal, whose family runs a construction firm, has spent at least $3,000 retrofitting his SUV with flashing red police lights, sirens, and tinted black windows. Again, he's admitting to a crime to a newspaper. I don't understand. The 22-year-old says he loves to go joyriding at night with friends who all have added similar tweaks to their cars.
Yeah.
So him and his 20-year-old friends get in their fake police cars and go joyriding at night. Sometimes they travel in a convoy of 35 cars deep,
Jesus Christ.
blasting music and setting off their sirens.
Wow.
That's the most annoying thing I've ever heard in my
Yeah,
life.
they should be shot dead. But
Quote, yeah, we use it on normal people, he laughed. They think we might be very important people, so they give way to us.
oh my God.
A fucking arrogant prick.
Arrogant prick.
Imagine living in a country where fucking 35 cars get together with police sirens and blast music and race hell every night.
Yeah, it sounds like a nightmare. But I'm sure.
I'm never going.
No, I'm sure it's gonna come here too. Well, this is from the Wall Street Journal, Joe. Apple pledges to fix glitch that replaces the word racist with Trump.
Of course they made the pledge. Everybody's fucking bending the knee to Emperor Trump.
Please. Apple said it would fix a bug occurring on some iPhones in which a text-to-speech transcription software is sometimes replacing certain words with an R consonant, including racist, with Trump. The words rampant and rampage also, at times, appear to be replaced with Trump, which also sound like things.
They sound pretty intense.
Yeah.
This doesn't happen with other R words like Rangoon or
No.
ravioli.
No. The other R word is retard, it says.
Nice.
Occasionally, the speech recognition models may begin showing words that have phonetic overlap, an Apple spokeswoman said. The spokeswoman didn't respond to questions about what is causing the error. We are aware of an issue with the speech recognition model that powers dictation, and we are rolling out a fix today.
It's almost like AI doesn't work.
Now, God, Joe. I can't imagine saying something like that.
When you say a thing like that, your words have meaning. So be
It really makes me question everything I know. I know about AI when you say it doesn't work. Yeah.
Okay,
So it's obviously an AI issue, and it knows that a lot of people say Trump is racist or he's going on a rampage. And it knows that those words are related, so it's auto-populating that. And it doesn't take a fucking rocket scientist to figure that out. I don't have to work for Apple. I don't have to be named Tim Cook to know that.
Well, they probably hired a fucking data consulting firm for $25 million to get to the bottom of that.
Oh, anyway, they're working on it. Who gives a fuck?
Speaking of who gives a fuck, this is from the Personal Journal, the Wall Street Journal. Teens become lore-abiding. The Old English word has new currency on social media where people are enshrining personal traumas and minor gossip as essential knowledge.
Jesus Christ.
It's a further degradation of society here. Last summer, Dan Vika was telling his daughter Samantha about a harrowing experience. Quote, as a teenager, one of his friends had died in a three-wheeler accident, and he witnessed it firsthand. His daughter, listening with interest, recorded his story on her phone for posterity. For Dan, this was a formative memory that he was sharing with his family for the first time.
Yeah, it's fucking like me. Yeah. PTSD.
PTSD.
Yeah.
Opening up something they accused men of not being able to do.
Right.
Meanwhile, my daughter Samantha's putting it on TikTok.
Anytime a man does open up, it's just for content.
Well, he was opening up about his trauma, but for Samantha, this was classic dad lore.
Oh my God.
That was that the internet would devour.
God damn it. If I had a daughter that thought like this, I'd put her in an asylum.
Get her lobotomized. Lore is a valuable online currency these days.
Jesus Christ.
I can't go on anymore. I can't do it anymore.
I mean, thank God I don't own a gun.
A finalist for Oxford Dictionary's Word of the Year. It lost to brain rot,
Yeah, that sums it up.
which isn't a word. But whatever. This Old English word for knowledge has become slang for dramatic and often traumatic details that define a person's existence. Driven by the impulse to self-mythologize and spin yarns, young people are enshrining even the most minor incidents as essential public knowledge. Quote, it makes your life sound like something that has these hidden facets that people would really want to know about. Said Dan Walden, 36, a humanities professor at the University of Tulsa. Bullshit job at bullshit university. Quote, instead of just saying, I had depression when I was 16, it sounds way more mystical to say, that's my lore.
Fuck you.
This is what the kids are doing.
My God.
Wound.
Why is it a picture? We'll get into it.
They actually don't. I mean, I think they mentioned them once.
Oh.
So
It's a picture, if you're listening or watching, because you can't really see it. It's a picture of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
yeah. Well, they mentioned that it's actually right down here.
Oh.
Wound-barring confessionals have long been a surefire way to get likes and views on social media. Influencers use Get Ready With Me videos to pair makeup routines with intimate, sometimes painful personal stories as a way to build connections with viewers. Now, many of those videos include lore drops. Trent.
Every sentence gets worse.
Not only personal stories, but gossip and hearsay. It even extends to celebrity chatter, like the kind surrounding superstar couple Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Mm-hmm. Indeed, much of the lore shared online is secondhand knowledge. I'm in a group chat with some of my friends. Quote, that was a quote. And we were talking about...
Was her name Cindy Wu?
Crystal Wu.
Crystal Wu.
You know, I'm not even going to finish that sentence. It doesn't matter. You get the idea?
Yeah, I get the idea.
After Samantha's...
I get the idea that I'm going to go on a fucking rampage.
Yeah, or a Trump. I'm
Yeah,
going to go on a
Trump.
Trump.
Yeah.
I'm going to go on a fucking Trump. Well, after Samantha, that's the one who posted the video of her dad talking about his friend that died.
Yeah.
After she posted a video of her dad on TikTok, hundreds of people began sharing their own dad lore.
Oh, God.
Stories of their fathers divulging
Good.
traumatizing detail from their lives after
for
years of undersharing.
Good
I mean, what a way to discourage a middle-aged man from opening up.
Yeah.
Hold on, start over. Million likes. Thanks for sharing your dad lore.
Right. Oh,
It's not my fucking
God
dad
damn it,
lore.
Dad.
It's my-
Your fucking story about your childhood dog dying only got me 5 likes.
I guess your dad lore is bullshit.
Bullshit. Didn't even go viral.
Well, there's another anecdote about a fucking hairstylist, and it doesn't matter. Yeah. So, what's your lore?
Oh,
Well, we're building our
you know
podcast
what?
lore every day.
We're building our podcast lore every day, and in one more story like that, someone else is gonna have to spread my lore.
I'm gonna spread my lore all over the fucking.
Yeah, over the fucking wall of my bedroom.
all over the fucking wallpaper. Be covered in lore.
My lore will be a fucking coroner's report. Hell, Joe, is this the final story?
I got nothing else. Thank
All
God.
right. Well, this is kind of a wild, wacky tale as well. This is from the Wall Street Journal. Headline: An innocent download upends worker's life.
God sakes.
The stranger messaging Matthew Van Andel online last July knew a lot about him. He knew a lot of his lore.
He knew all of his lore.
Yeah.
But probably because he did so much lore dumping.
Right, he did a lot of lore dumping, including details about his lunch with coworkers at Disney from a few days earlier. His mind raced. He knew no one outside Disney would have access to that information. How did the person messaging him on the chat forum Discord know what he had said in a private workplace Slack channel?
It's almost like they can see all of our Slack channels.
Now, Joe, quote, I have gained access to certain sensitive information related to your personal and professional life, another Discord message said. Van Andel realized he had been hacked.
He was hacked.
He was hacked.
It was an innocent download. He
It was
thought.
just an innocent.
Now, what did he download?
It was just an innocent download.
I've been hacked.
The next morning, the lunchtime Slack exchange became one of more than 44 million messages million Disney messages from the workplace collaboration tool published online by a cryptic hacking group with murky motivations. The hacker had used Van Andel's login credentials to steal from his employer.
Jesus.
The hack sent Disney's cybersecurity team in motion to assess the damage. Private customer information, employee passport numbers, and theme park and streaming revenue numbers were in the huge data dump.
I mean, it's just all they do is they steal our data and then it gets fucking robbed.
It gets fucking
I
robbed.
didn't even ask for you to use it.
No.
And then you bought it and sold it and fucking lost it.
It gets fucking robbed, and then they send us a thing via the U.S. mail saying, we've lost your social security numbers online now.
Your passport number as well.
And-
I hope you enjoyed your stay at Disney.
And good luck, and we'll offer you a free month of Disney Plus to make up for it.
Free month of Disney Plus. We'd love to come back and see you at the park this year. Passport number, you might consider getting a new
We'd
one.
love to see you at the park. Sure, you'll have to cut off your arm and leg for it to afford to going there.
Just a friendly reminder, if you ever steal any of our IPs, we'll come after you with everything we
we'll
have.
see you for everything you got. Good luck, good night, and good luck.
Goofy is a sacred institution and is not supposed to be bastardized. You don't even own the rights to your own likeness.
The breach upended Van Andel's life. The hacker stole his credit card numbers and racked up bills and leaked his account login details, including those to financial accounts. The attacker published Van Andel's personal information online, ranging from his social security number to login credentials that could be used to access Ring cameras within his home.
Jesus Christ,
This is
dude.
why you should never get a fucking Ring camera.
Never get a Ring camera or fucking smart fridge or anything. It'll get fucking
bullshit.
hacked and try to fucking kill you in the middle of the night.
It is, quote, it's impossible to convey the sense of violation, said Van Andel, a 42-year-old father of 2 boys.
I think I have a pretty good idea.
Yeah. And also, look at this guy. It's the fucking guy. The most, the most guy that would ever get hacked in your life.
So, this is a guy with one of those twisty mustaches.
He's got a twisty mustache.
He works at Disney. I mean, he's got a twisty mustache. He's like a milady guy.
Yeah, he is definitely a lady guy.
Yeah, milady.
I'm surprised he's not doesn't have a fedora on.
Oh, I've been hacked. Oh no. Oh dear.
Yeah, so that happened.
I'm afraid I've been hacked, my lady.
A few weeks later, Van Andel, nicknamed Dutch, was also out of a job. After a forensic analysis of his work computer, Disney fired him, telling him it had found he had accessed pornographic material on the device.
What? This is an outrage.
Van Andel denies accessing porn on his work computer.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
buddy.
whatever.
Well, we see the mustache.
Yeah,
so.
we see the mustache. I mean,
Yeah.
that's an open and shut case. Mr. Van Andel's claims that he did not engage in the misconduct that led to his termination is firmly refuted by the company's review of his company-issued device, a Disney spokesman said. Disney said in an August regulatory filing, that it was investigating the incident and that it wasn't expected to have a material impact on its operations or financial performance. So that's good.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
it-
glad that Disney's not
Yeah,
affected.
I'm glad it didn't affect Disney's bottom line.
This guy's fucking fucked and
This
poor.
guy's fucked. And
He's out of a
he's
job.
got 2 poor kids that he's got to take care of.
No credit card debt.
And everybody knows who watched porn on his work computer. But it didn't affect Disney's bottom line, so that's good.
It did affect Disney's bottom line, but he's been financially decimated and globally embarrassed. So, but the bottom line's secure.
Yeah. The company told employees after the hack that it planned to move away from Slack in an effort to streamline its collaboration tools.
Shove it up your ass.
Van Andel's experience is a cautionary tale for companies and individuals of how vulnerable they are to opportunistic hackers. Hackers have built a variety of malicious tools called info stealers that hide...
It's the best name they could come up with. Yeah. We'll call them info stealers.
What do you steal? Well, your info.
It's a tool they never know what they're downloading. it's called Info Stealer iOS.
Yeah, they hide in software that people download from the internet. The hackers swipe their credentials, which are resold online. Van Andel's digital unraveling began last February when he downloaded free software from popular code-sharing site GitHub, while trying out some new artificial intelligence technology on his home computer.
Oh my God! See all they want to go download AI every day. Download
AI. It's the greatest tool on earth.
What could go wrong?
Only all of your information being put online. Everyone knows you watch porn. You fucking sick pervert.
You got fired. He was a porn addict.
Yeah, he's a filthy, dirty porn addict. Now everybody knows this. Everyone in the world knows his social security number.
Hope you had fun playing with AI. Everyone knows his social security number by heart. I've been fucking memorized.
Everyone knows it.
All I know is that he watches porn and he's
He watches porn. He's got a fucking twisty mustache, and I notice I have his fucking social security number tattooed on my arm.
I know his passport number like the back of my fucking hand. He's got nothing left. He has no leg to stand on.
Yeah. So the artificial intelligence software, it helped create AI images from text prompts. And
Cool.
It was well worth
It
it.
worth it.
It was totally worth it. It worked, but the AI assistant was actually malware.
Oh, not malware.
Yeah, dreaded malware that gave the hacker behind it access to his computer and his entire digital life. The hacker gained access. This is hilarious. So the hacker gained access to 1Password, a password manager that Van Andel used to store passwords and other sensitive information, as well as session cookies, digital files stored on his computer that allowed him to access online resources, including Disney's Slack channel. So, do you remember when we were young and the internet was first getting popular?
Right.
You know,
Neopets.
Yes, Neopets. You had 1Password.
I still have 1Password.
Yeah, I still have 1Password too.
Terrible.
Yeah, but they always said don't write it down. Don't write it down next to your computer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now they say save them all in a password thing on your computer.
Whatever you do, don't write it down.
Don't write it.
Because your digital thief could be in your very room.
Yes, your digital thief is going to break into your house, rummage through all your papers, write down all your
You
passwords.
do not want to write a passport down.
That's like that's probably never happened.
The safest thing to do is make your password your desktop background. Locked into the cloud.
The safest thing to do is what you want to do is you want to download an app that has every single password you've ever used
Labeled what it's
in a
for.
convenient file with all the names that it goes to.
And then the 1Password for that doesn't really matter. That could be password.
That could be anything you fucking want.
Password.
God forbid, don't write it down on a Post-it note.
No.
Because somebody could break into your house.
Someone could come down the chimney in the middle of the night.
Somebody could break into your house and log into your Slack channel.
I don't think he'll be leaving presents.
It's like just the fucking dumbest thing in the world.
Yeah, it's like your bit about putting everything in the fucking cloud.
Yeah, the cloud. You know what I think of? Yeah, what I say. When I think of something safe to store all my things in, a cloud.
That conjures thoughts of solid safety and security. Cloud.
Yeah, I think the fucking planes could fly.
A place a bird could fly through it.
Well, Van Andel learned he had a problem.
Oh, is that right?
Van Andel, we have a problem. At lunchtime on Thursday.
His favorite time of the day.
His favorite time of the day. He's sitting down to have
That's all he's got left. It's lunchtime.
I mean, look at this guy. He's sitting down to have a fucking hoagie.
Oh, I feel bad for him, but he's the saddest fuck I've ever seen in my
He's
life.
a sad fuck. He's sitting down to have a fucking. He's having a Happy Meal and.
He's a adult. He works at Disney.
Yeah, he's a good doll. He's excited to get the new Wall-E toy, and, and they said, "You fuck, you sick fuck."
He's sick fuck.
You watch
porn.
You watch porn. You sick fuck. And
We printed your passport number on every brochure. We've airdropped it all over the country for what you've done.
It's in every Mickey Mouse hat we sold at lunch.
I went and got a Happy Meal recently. I got his fucking passport number. The toy.
This toy is his fucking password. It's his password, and the fucking pages were all stuck together because he fucking jizzed all over him. He's a filthy pervert. So anyway, he found out he was in deep shit at lunchtime Thursday, July 11th, when he saw the Discord message from the stranger. He thought it was a scam and almost deleted it. But read on and saw the reference to his Disney Slack conversation. Van Andel called Disney's quote-unquote fire team, a corporate group set up to quickly respond to cyber threats.
Fire team? I have a bit of a situation over here. What is it, Van Zant? We told you to stop calling us.
They confirmed that his Slack account had been breached, but saw nothing suspicious on his corporate laptop and told him to check its personal devices. The hacker said that he was part of a Russia-based hacktivist group. he had been on Van Andel's computer for 5 months.
God, why? What
I don't
just
know.
to bribe him or something? Or?
Since the hack, cybersecurity researchers said that Null Bulge is most likely. I guess that's the name of the hacker, Null Bulge.
I thought that was his password for him.
No, Null Bulge. They said he's most like a single person and an American.
The Disney task force goes, oh no, it's no bulge.
Is that bad?
Is it bad, Van Zandt?
He's only the best hacker in the world.
Finish your lunch.
This is the last meal you'll be having.
This is the last time you're going to have an appetite.
Yeah. So he claimed to be a Russian-based hacktivist group, but apparently he's just a single guy and an American.
God. Well, also has a twisty mustache.
Yeah, he has a twisty. While Van Andel was on the phone with Disney's response team, the hacker sent an email that made it clear he had access to Van Andel's personal email account.
He just emailed me.
Guys.
Guys, this is happening now.
He complained that Van Andel had marked his first message as spam, and that he then put the second one into the trash. The hacker warned of a new stage of his campaign. Quote, respond.
Now I begin phase 2.
Quote, respond. Do what we want or end up on the net, the hacker said.
End up on the net.
Yeah, end up on the net.
Doesn't that, like, I know that that's bad, but it really lacks the same kind of cutting. It doesn't sound like a very harsh threat.
No. Yeah, you're going to end up on the net if you keep it up.
Yeah.
You don't listen to us?
Do what we say. We're going to end up on the net.
It's like from like a thriller from the 90s where they barely understood the internet.
Yeah.
The next few days passed in a blur. Van Andel reset hundreds of credentials stored in his 1Password account. The hacker made good on his threat the next morning and published online every 1Password login credential Van Andel had stored.
Jesus.
They also posted his children's Roblox accounts.
Oh, that's so mean.
His online social media accounts, which were filled with offensive language from strangers who used the leaked credentials. So they logged into his fucking Twitter account and just tweeted horrible shit and stuff.
God, they ruined his
evil.
life.
They're evil people, yeah.
I get it when you're trying to hack and steal somebody's money.
Yeah,
Or,
or
even
from
hacking into
from
the
Disney,
Yeah,
yeah.
I want to get into the corporation.
But just this poor...
But the children and the fucking tweets. Although this might be a good excuse for him to rattle off some vitriol on Twitter and blame it on the...
That's true, yeah. It is a... It is a rush to
Those
just fucking,
Asians are bad at driving.
to say something anonymous.
That was the hack
online.
bot.
Yeah. Van Andel barely slept or ate, and he has suffered panic attacks. Soon after he filed a police report, the hacker posted his personal information online. Van Andel started getting phone calls from media outlets, and he received creepy calls and text messages from strangers.
Jesus
11
Christ.
days after the ordeal began, a representative from Disney's Human Resources Department called to say Van Andel was fired in light of the laptop examination's findings. Quote, I'm the one who got hacked, he told the HR representative. His health insurance was terminated and he lost about $200,000 in bonuses.
God.
Van Andel is trying to get his life back. He has found contract work to help pay the bills, and his sister set up a GoFundMe campaign to help with expenses. On December 19th, his lawyer sent a demand letter to Disney seeking an 8-figure settlement for lost wages and emotional distress. Van Andel said he still sees signs online that people are trying to use the stolen credentials Null Bulge published to break into his accounts.
Well, I hope he gets the settlement.
I hope he gets a settlement.
Fuck Disney.
Yeah,
and
fuck Disney.
They hung him out to
Eat
dry.
shit. Fucking filthy, dirty pigs.
They're dirty, awful pigs, and they hung him out to dry.
It's also like he may be telling the truth that he didn't watch porn and his company could be
yeah,
fucking,
they might have just been trying to get rid of his ass.
Yeah.
They probably looked up some porn real quick and goes, fucking found a way to make it look like it happened 2 months ago and
Right.
blamed him for it.
Yeah, blamed him for it, and Disney goes, we can save $200,000. We fucking can this
But
guy.
when you look at him, you really think he probably watched the porn.
You do, and when you read about it, you go, oh my god, this is a terrible, terrible story. And then you look
The
at him,
picture does
then you
not
look at him and
help.
you go, oh yeah, I have no sympathy for this man.
The picture does not help him at all. With the ukulele on the wall in the background.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Well, I guess we'll hold it up if anyone is watching at home. Let's see if we can. Yeah, we'll get Brian, our new tech guy, to zoom in on that.
Yeah, Brian.
Brian, zoom in on that. Well, we're all rooting for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donate to the GoFundMe.
Donate to. I won't, but you
No,
might.
I won't. No.
If you want to.
No, I haven't even looked it up, but
He's fucked, and that's how
he's
the world
fucked
goes.
That's the way that the world goes around now.
So it's all over. But that's been this episode of Echo Chamber Podcast.
It sure has, Joe.
Another great one.
another hot one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, rate, review, all that shit.
Yeah, leave a comment. Why don't you drop some lore in the comments?
Yeah, drop some lore. Lee, tell us about your dad's best friend dying when he was 14.
Yeah, go buy a Happy Meal. It's all we can fucking afford. Thanks for listening.
That's it.
Join us next time. As always, this is Joe Nunnick signing off.
And this is Trent Mabry signing out.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.